Rob, world champion.
Yes, sorry.
Pay attention. World champion, yes, I agree. World champion, well done. Someone in a Chevrolet jacket there. Look, no. Are you with him? Are you? Did you put her there?
She's getting paid well.
Of course she is. No, seriously, you're a world champion. Well done. That's it was a mighty thing.
Yeah, it was amazing. A difficult year, not an easy one for sure, but we definitely got a bit of luck this year. And towards the end of the season, it certainly started to come back around towards me. First part of the season was very difficult. We lost quite a few points to Ivan. But yeah, like I say, went to the toilet in his seat and it slowed him down, made a few mistakes. And yeah, you know, right place, right time. Made a bit of a hash of the first race in Macau, but got the job done in the second one. So yeah, very, very happy. When
you're in the same team as people like Ivan Muller and Alain Menu, then that's a good barometer, isn't it, of how you're doing?
Yeah, you know, they're obviously they've got a wealth of knowledge. They're very fast guys, and luckily I learned fairly quickly from them.
They are quite old now, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not that old.
Yeah. I was going to say, speak to Matt.
They're much older than you, Matt, surely.
One is.
Very good. Team Dynamics, Honda, wrapped up all the championships. Another amazing year. Pretty pleased?
Yeah, I mean, Flash got a bit cryful, and you know, he begged me to let him win last year, so I said it was his turn. But no, I mean, seriously, it was great. We all 3 championships for Honda, second year running. So it just makes the job a little bit harder this year because we're the benchmark everyone's got to aim for, and I think we both enjoy the challenge. We got good continuity with the car, the team, us working together again, and you know, so we're both really up for it.
And as an NGTC machine, it worked straight out of the box, didn't it? It's the future of touring cars, isn't it?
Well, NGTC, the next generation regulations which we're using in BTCC now, they'd been out for 12 months, but I suppose we were the first of the big teams to move to them. And they were challenging, weren't they, to start with? The cars were challenging to drive and get your heads around. There was a lot of niggly problems with the regulations and ironing it out. And once that's been done, and we did that, we managed to get that done about third distance, and the cars is a dream to drive now. It really is fantastic. The level of grip we've got in it for a 2-litre touring car is mega, and it is a dream to drive at the moment.
And you're obviously still motivated to run at the front. You've been in the championship a long time. You won the title 3 times and dozens and dozens of wins. You can still turn it on. The car, that is.
Yeah. You've been talking to my wife. In me, the fire still burns brightly, you know. And in our game, we don't have the big physical demands of a Formula 1 car or a LMP car. So and actually, age gives you experience, and that, you know, we run the races are very physical, very close, and staying out of trouble is one of the big things which I struggle with. No, that's
yeah, you and him both. Yeah.
So no, and actually age brings you, it gives you almost a sixth sense that, you know, you're going to you try and read the situation, read the grid, and read what's happening, read the weather conditions and where they're going and how you're doing it. So actually age is not such a restriction in touring cars as it is another formula.
Yeah. Flash, you won the championship in 2012. Congratulations. The first of many, I reckon. Satisfying to sort of get one over the guy who really sort of has been in the team for a long time.
Yeah, I mean,
even though you are still mates, allegedly.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think Matt and I obviously work really well together, and I've been at Dynamics and in a Honda for since 2006, all the way through, apart from one season. So the team's okay. It's Matt's family team, but it very much feels like a family for me as well. And I finished second in 2011, got ever so close to winning the championship. And but at that stage, the delight was kind of running all the way through the team. It was a great win for Honda, a great win for Matt to win his third championship. And obviously it just kind of switched around a bit this year. And for me, it was the realisation of a dream. It's what I started motor racing for. For me, it was never about Formula 1 when I started racing. It was always about touring cars. And to start with, I didn't think I'd get to touring cars. Then managed to kind of get on the grid. To then win a first race was incredible. And to win a first championship is it still makes me physically smile every time I think back to to Brands last year.
Yeah. Quick word about 2013. I guess you're going to be back defending your title. Does that put extra pressure on you, being a champion in a champion team?
I guess kind of moved from being the hunter to the hunted now, and it's, I'm sure we'll make some progress over the winter. I'm having a little bit of a look at this, and I hope that's, one of the few times that I see the back bumper of it for the remainder of the year. But
you might see the front of it a bit.
Yeah,
you did this year.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll make progress. Like Matt said, the car was fantastic last year. We're going to get a lot more cars on the grid. I mean, they're talking about 32 cars for this year. So, it's going to be as exciting as ever. It's going to be a bit wild out there, and hopefully we can throw a few hand grenades in and let it all kick off behind.
And Matt, championship number 4, the aim. I think only Andy Rouse has done that. So that would be nice, wouldn't it?
That would be very nice. And as I said, the fire is still burning inside me, and you just got to do what you got to do and throw the dice and see what comes. You've got to try and enjoy the experience. The politics can get a bit much sometimes, and I'm often falling out with him, which is not a pleasurable experience, but it is what it is, and that's what the championship actually tries to get us to fall out with each other. And I keep on saying it's Flash's turn. So
it's all about the show, isn't it? Yeah,
it is. And aggro puts bums on seats.
That's right. Huffy, world champion. Are you going to be back for more?
I don't know at the moment. To be honest, it's difficult times out there, certainly in the world touring cars with very few manufacturers. We're looking all over the place, looking possibly at British as well. Might have to drag one of the old Satsuma-coloured Honda Civics out. Never know, it's an option, I suppose.
Yeah. 2014, though, Citroen are coming, and that may sort of promote or prompt other people to come in. So
yeah,
looking one step ahead as well.
It's definitely looking strong for 2014. Like I say, this year's going to be difficult. Whatever we do, it's looking like it's going to have to be privately funded, sponsored. We're looking all over the place, inside and outside of touring cars. I'd love nothing more than to stay with RML in the Chevrolet and run the number 1 this year. But we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Have a good season, guys. Keep banging into each other, won't you? Because we love it. Ladies and gentlemen, Gordon Shedden, Matt Neal and Rob Huff.